Join us once again on Superstructures as we embark on a profound exploration of human history. Today, our focus is on the groundbreaking development of the Oppenheimer Atomic Bomb, a pivotal moment that forever shaped the course of humanity. Brace yourself for an astonishing journey as we unravel the remarkable story behind the creation of the world's first nuclear bomb. On August 6, 1945, the Enola Gay, an American B-29 bomber, took off from Tinian Island for Hiroshima, Japan, carrying a uranium-235 gun-type bomb named Little Boy. This moment marked one of the first instances of nuclear weapons being used on mankind, a decision that even troubled the scientist Oppenheimer. Julius Robert Oppenheimer, often referred to as the father of the atomic bomb, was born on April 22, 1904. He played a significant role in the Manhattan Project. Interestingly, in his later life, he advocated for the elimination of nuclear weapons production and development. Oppenheimer passed away at the age of 62 in 1967. During our exploration, we will investigate the intricate engineering behind the uranium projectile, launched at an astounding speed of 300 meters per second, initiating the 4 polonium components for an extra explosion placed on the tungsten carbide. Additionally, we will take a close look at the nuclear fission of the neutrons and examine the different blast radius zones of this groundbreaking atomic bomb. As we are aware, the Manhattan Project resulted in the creation of 2 distinct types of atomic nuclear weapons, codenamed Fat Man and Little Boy. The Fat Man atomic bomb is a large, heavy plutonium device imploded using shaped charges, whereas Little Boy is a less heavy uranium weapon triggered in a shotgun or gun-type design. Despite their seemingly modest appearances, both nuclear weapons harbor an immense amount of destructive power. Little Boy measures approximately 10 feet or 3 meters in length with a diameter of 28 inches or 71 centimeters, while Fat Man shares the same length of 10 feet or 3.3 meters but boasts a much larger diameter of 60 inches or 1.5 meters. It's fascinating to observe how these weapons, relatively compact in size, possess such formidable capabilities. In terms of weight, the Fat Man nuclear weapon tips the scale at around 4,898 kilograms, while the aptly named Little Boy weighs just around 4,400 kilograms. Before delving into the functioning of this nuclear weapon, let's familiarize ourselves with its essential components. Starting from the back, we have the box tail fins, crucial for stabilizing the bomb during its release from the B-29 Superfortress bomber. Within the device, 3 electric gun primers play a pivotal role in initiating the combustion of the propellant, known as cordite or conventional charge, propelling the projectile with explosive force. Moving forward, we encounter the tungsten carbide disc, but the most critical part lies ahead, the uranium-235 hollow projectile rings. This part weighs approximately 38.4 kilograms, while in the front are the uranium target rings, weighing around 25.6 kilograms. This amounts to about 65.5 kilograms of uranium. Pay close attention as the design of the projectile ring slugs allows the target rings to enter, an essential feature to comprehend. Encasing all these mechanisms and components is a 6.5-inch smoothbore gun barrel. As we move to the front, we find the impact-absorbing anvil, positioned just above the tungsten carbide plug. Additionally, there are 4 polonium initiators, strategically placed on the tungsten carbide to ensure a nuclear chain reaction when the bomb is dropped and activated. Now, shifting our focus outside the atomic bomb, we find barometric sensing ports and manifolds. The barometer serves to determine the bomb's altitude, enabling the activation of its archie-fusing radar altimeter, a curvy-looking object that comes into play before reaching the ground. Located just above this is the electric plug, sometimes referred to as the arming wires. Indeed, the immense destructive power of the nuclear weapon necessitates a reliable transport platform, and the answer lies in the formidable B-29 Superfortress. Renowned as the world's heaviest production plane during its time, the B-29 Superfortress was designed to accommodate increased range, bomb load, and defensive capabilities. Boeing proudly manufactured a total of 2,766 B-29s, solidifying its position as the most advanced 4-propeller-driven bomber of World War II. Impressively, this aircraft spans a length of 99 feet or 30.1 meters and boasts an enormous wingspan of around 141 feet, 3 inches or 43 meters. With a gross weight of approximately 63,502 kilograms, the B-29 Superfortress could carry a staggering 20,000-pound bomb. The bomb bay door, situated just below the fuselage, facilitated the easy loading and unloading of its deadly cargo. As mentioned earlier, this aircraft was heavily fortified, serving as one of the most well-armed planes of its era. It could carry around 12 50 caliber machine guns and featured remote-controlled turrets. The gun placements included 2 below the plane, 4 above the fuselage, 2 remote-controlled turrets positioned above and below near the tail, and the last 2 located at the rear of the aircraft, making it a well-protected gunship capable of defending itself in the most hostile environments. Let's dive into the intricate workings of this nuclear bomb step by step. Step number 1 involves the weaponeer, William Sterling Deke Parsons, pulling all 3 arming plugs sequentially before opening the bomb bay doors. In step number 2, as the doors open, the bomb starts its freefall due to gravity. At this point, it switches to its internal 24-volt battery and activates the timer. After precisely 15 seconds, the bomb would be approximately 3,600 feet or 1,100 meters away from the aircraft. Moving to step number 3, the barometer senses the desired height of around 580 meters or 1,900 feet since Little Boy is designed to be an airburst above the ground. When the membrane closes the circuit, multiple radar altimeters located at the front of the bomb are activated. This additional barometric stage was incorporated to prevent any external radar signals from potentially detonating the weapon prematurely. In step number 4, multiple radar altimeters are employed to accurately detect the final altitude. This process utilizes the timing of radio waves travel, reflection, and return to measure the altitude above the ground beneath the aircraft or the little boy. Once the correct height is sensed, the firing switch activates. Step number 5 involves igniting the 3 Navy gun primers in the breech plug. In step number 6, a charge consisting of 4 silk powder bags, each containing 2 pounds of cordite, is set off. Moving on to step number 7, the uranium projectile is launched at an astounding speed of 300 meters per second toward the opposite end of the gun barrel. Step number 8 is where 4 polonium initiators strategically placed on the tungsten carbide initiate the nuclear reactions. Finally, in step number 9, nuclear fission occurs, where the nuclei of heavy atoms split into smaller, lighter nuclei, releasing an immense amount of excess energy in the process. Let's delve deeper into the process of nuclear fission and its consequences. When the neutron strikes the nucleus, it is absorbed, causing the nucleus to undergo deformation. This deformation leads to nuclear fission, releasing an average of 2 or 3 neutrons. These additional neutrons trigger a chain reaction, resulting in a powerful explosion. The blast radius of the explosion can be categorized into several zones. The central blast zone, with a diameter of 0.36 square kilometers, marks the epicenter and experiences almost total destruction. The severe blast damage zone, covering approximately 4.5 square kilometers, witnesses severe damage to buildings, high casualties, widespread destruction, and radiation exposure. Beyond this, the blast zone extends to about 8.7 square kilometers, where buildings are still significantly damaged, and radiation burns are prevalent but less severe. Further out, the light damage zone spans approximately 11 square kilometers, where fires, radiation exposure, and psychological trauma affect survivors among the thousands. To put it simply, once the correct height is sensed and the firing switch activates, the nuclear fission reaction occurs within milliseconds, leading to a devastating explosion that damages buildings and causes loss of life in the thousands. The catastrophic impact of the blast leaves a trail of destruction, affecting both structures and human lives in its wake. As we explore the legacy of the Oppenheimer atomic bomb, let us remember the lessons learned from the past. We must work together to promote peace, advance science responsibly, and ensure that such devastating weapons are never used again. Thank you for joining us on this remarkable journey through the creation of the Oppenheimer atomic bomb. If you found this video insightful, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Superstructures. And remember, together we can shape a better and safer future.